All right, guys, first day out in the official HH3. We have 7 riders with us. Right now, there's only 3 of us because we recently got split up at a light. And so we're heading back to our hotel. So in front of me, I have Happy Jack. I'll let him introduce himself. Yep, that's him waving right now.
How you doing, guys?
How you going? If you want to know who Happy Jack is, you look up a video called Harley Rider Rides a Gold Wing. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Harley Rider rides a Gold Wing DCT.
And you only got a couple views on it. I think only, what, 300,000 or something like that?
Well, normally my videos run about 200 or 300 views. That one has 315,000.
And just think if you were monetized.
If I was monetized, I probably would have made a grand or two. It's got 900 comments.
Now talk about some of the comments you had on that. I think you were telling me you had some douchebaggery comments in there.
Oh, there was some serious douchebaggery. A lot of people didn't like me. You can't say Harley and Honda in the same sentence without pissing a lot of people off. Harley people hated me because I love the Honda. The Honda people hated me because I ride a Harley. And there was a lot of positive feedback on the video, but there was a lot of negative stuff too. For the most part, if you want to debate me on the video and about the bike and stuff like that, I'm good with that. If you just drop to name calling, I don't really want to be involved, and I usually just delete the comment from the video.
I mean, seriously, who gives a shit? All you were trying to do, I mean, because I watched the video, it was a couple months, I think it was about a month or 2 ago, I think you put it up.
A couple months ago, yeah.
And then all it was you just going to a dealer and taking it for a ride. I mean, I thought it was cool. I'm like, hey, I want to try it. I've always wanted to take one of those out and see. I mean, is it pretty cool not having to shift, or was it a DCT?
Well, I still shifted, but there was just no clutch there. I couldn't get it through my brain to not reach for the shifter. It should have been there. I think if I were going to buy one, I would probably buy the 6-speed manual tour model. Still a beautiful bike. I'm not sure I'm ready for an automatic motorcycle. I'm sure there's a market for it. I know that, especially if you have some kind of injury to your left hand or left foot, it'd be a wonderful way to continue riding.
This is true.
I had a lot of people comment that they had nerve damage or something in their left foot, and this bike allowed them to tour the country on a Gold Wing.
I don't know why people bust balls so much. I mean, all you're doing is just taking it. I mean, if it has 2 wheels, it's fine with me. But you know, what are you going to do?
I've often said it's not what you ride, it's that you ride.
Exactly. And we have, I mean, with us, I mean, I believe total we're going to have like 12 to 15 people, depending on, you know, a couple are coming next week to Lake Placid. Our itinerary this week, we're spending the first part in Lincoln, New Hampshire, and that's where actually we're heading right now. And I couldn't remember as I was driving up here, and I talked about it earlier in a vid, that I couldn't remember what the damn lodge was calling, so I was calling it like Kookaburra, Kilimanjaro.
The Cucamonga Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, it's something starts with a K. But this is actually very nice out here. It's beautiful. Most of the guys that are here now, and the first day, the first couple days, there's 7 of us, and then we have 3 people. Where are the Hucks from? Where are those guys from? The ones that are coming up tonight. I forgot. I know they're down south.
I know they had a 2-day ride. I don't know where they're coming from.
Yeah, I couldn't remember because I know they, one of them has one of the Gold Wing, the new Gold Wing, right?
He has a new Gold Wing. I'm not sure if it's a DCT or a manual.
I think it's a DCT.
It is a DCT.
And we've got a pretty eclectic mix of bikes so far. I mean, I know we've got an Indian, and the guy that has the Indian, his name's Doug, and you might know him as Georgia Ramblin' Man. He lives in Georgia, obviously, hence the name. And he actually flew up here and rented a bike, right? He rented the Indian, and so far he loves it.
He rented that Indian. Yeah, he said he's a little uncomfortable at a few spots, but I think he's getting used to it. I think it's just a new bike for him.
Yeah, I mean, it looked pretty cool. I mean, I was riding behind him a little bit, and
it's a nice looking bike. I've been behind it also. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a real nice looking bike. But most of the guys that are on this trip, besides we've got 3 people coming up tonight or tomorrow night. I think it's tonight. And they're down south, but we don't know where. I'm from Maryland, but everybody else is from Connecticut or Mass, right? If I remember, is that correct?
I believe one of the Dougs is from Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, of course, Doug. Yeah, Doug, the other Gold Wing.
The other Gold Wing. Yep.
Yep. So we've got a couple. I think we have 3 or 4 Harleys, a Gold Wing. We've got an Indian. We've got a Victory. Our friend Payne's ride.
Payne's ride.
Yeah,
Victory.
This is the first year I've met him. And
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he seems like a very cool guy. Came in here last night. I rode in, probably got in about 8 o'clock. and I'm surrounded by Boston people. You know, and of course I'm wearing my Broncos jersey just to piss you off. And then today I'm wearing a Caps jersey just to rub it in, just to rub it in more, you know. But the Boston accent I absolutely love. I don't know why. I can't even do it. And a funny story. So as I left from Pennsylvania yesterday, and I was reaching out to Dave, who's riding country, who's actually coming up next week, or he's joining us
later in the week.
Later in the week at Lake Placid. He's going to come up for a couple days. I call him and I'm like, help me with the route from Pennsylvania. And I'm like looking at this Google Maps, and I'm like, okay, I'm by this town called Worcester. And he just laughs. I'm like, what? And he's like, Worcester. It's Worcester. And I'm like, no, I said it's Worcester. It says it right here on the freaking map.
It's Worcester.
So you got it, and then you guys were telling me it's, what's the other one, Gloucester? Gloucester, where it says Gloucester. And
looks like Gloucester. It's Gloucester. It's where, if you remember the movie The Perfect Storm?
Yeah.
That was set in Gloucester, Mass.
So why do they call it that instead of how it's like spelled phonetically?
I don't know. Why is Phoenix not Phoenix?
Oh, good point. That was a good retort right there.
That's all I got. I really don't know.
No, but you guys have been like cool as hell. I mean, there's a gentleman by the name of Patrick, and he's from Massachusetts, right?
Yeah, he's behind us.
Yeah, he's right behind us. There's three of us.
Can't see us in the video, but can't see him in the video, but he is behind us.
But these guys are like hardcore New Englanders, and just listening to him, I can just like,
He might have a stronger accent than I do.
Oh, he does.
And mine's pretty bad.
Yeah, he does. And Dave has one, you have one, Patrick has one, and then I've got a Maryland accent, which is not really an accent at all.
There isn't much accent.
No, I just talk.
There isn't much there.
And then we have Doug, Doug from Georgia, and he's got a nice little southern accent. So I guess I'm the only normal one in this trip, huh?
He might have the best set of natural pipes out of the group. He's very well spoken.
Oh yeah, he's like Barry White, man.
Yeah.
Friggin' James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Come to the dark side. I'm a moto vlogger.
To be gifted with those pipes, that would be wonderful.
It's going to be an outstanding week, guys, and we look forward to showing you guys all these vids and, you know, sharing our experience with you guys. And this is the first time I've been riding up here, and it only took me 12 hours. And that's nothing, because the gentleman in front of me last year, you did the Iron Butt to come down to North Carolina, Tennessee. I think you did it, you had 24 hours you were down there. If I'm not wrong, you did like 21, didn't you?
Well, heading down, I did it in about 18.
Oh, you got to brag.
But wait a minute, but I had only done 930 miles.
That's what it was.
So I got to the hotel, I looked at everybody, I said, I'm going to go ride 50 miles out and 50 miles back, so I have the full 1,000.
And you got it.
And I did.
Very proud of you.
Heading home, I did 1,100 miles in 25 hours, actually. But I was over 1,000 at 24. So in about a 4-day period, I did 2 iron butts. It was parts of it were real difficult because of the rain, but when the weather was nice, it was just beautiful riding. I would do it again in a heartbeat. We've
been blessed with some awesome weather these last couple days, even though this is our first day as a group.
It's been very hot up here. Starting today or yesterday, it dropped down into the 70s, and in the morning it's been in the 50s. It's going to be very comfortable for at least the next 2 or 3 days, and then we're heading to Lake Placid. I have no idea what the weather is predicted at this point.
Brother, I left triple digits, so I'm happy. If it's in the 80s, I'm stoked.
It was mid-90s here with 90% humidity the day before you arrived.
Oh, so I timed that perfect.
Yes, you did. The Hoot is weather-wise, the Hoot has fallen on a perfect week.
We've passed today through Maine and New Hampshire several ski resorts. I didn't realize there were that many out here.
Yeah, the difference between the out west, they have multiple ski resorts on each mountain. We have multiple mountains in each ski resort.
Oh, there you go.
Like, I think Killington has 6 mountains.
Yeah, how far? Killington's not too far. I think it's a couple hours away from here.
A couple hours over in Vermont.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. There is a car coming the other way.
I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting my hand up over my visor just to see.
Yeah.
God,
I don't want to block my camera. We're going to be blind in a second as we go into this shade.
So you're saying YouTube is more important?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will sacrifice myself.
For a video.
For a video.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up for now. We've got lots more this week. We're going to show you. We can't wait. Thanks for tuning in today. Be well. There's E waving goodbye.
Adios, Bronco.
Adios.
Bronco
Take care,
people.
guys. Be well and talk to you guys soon.
All right. Bye, guys.